Hello, my name is Anish Oberoi, and this is my CAS reflection for my heart dissection. What happened in this experience was I dissected a sheep heart and in a lab, and one of my main goals for this dissection was to learn more about human anatomy. Despite this being a sheep heart, the sheep heart is very similar to human anatomy of the heart, and I wanted to learn more about it from a more hands-on perspective. And I definitely met this goal because I was able to identify ventricles, atrials, stuff like that. Um, One thing I learned about myself and others through this experience is that I'm actually better at like surgical maneuvers than I normally would think I am because I was able to keep my hands steady and cut properly. And I also learned that others also experience the same struggles I have with keeping my hands steady. And some abilities and values I've developed as experiences and the ability to truly focus on a task and commit to it and get it done efficiently and progressively. This experience has affected me emotionally because it's made me a lot more sure of myself. Me going into the medical field, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do a lot of these things, especially because I want to become a cardiologist. And I didn't know much about the heart, and I thought it would be much more complicated than it actually was to learn about it. And this really reinforced the idea that I am meant to be a doctor and I'm meant to do these things, and it really helped me mentally. Um, I identified strengths in areas and developed areas of growth by identifying which certain types of cuts and stitches were hard for me to make. And I saw certain things I could do that was much easier for me, and that's a strength in areas of growth that I recognized. I showed commitment and perseverance in CAS experiences because I was very committed. It smelled very bad, and it was hard to stay staring at it and smelling it for a long period of time, but I stayed committed. I demonstrated challenges that have been undertaken, developing new skills in the process. Because one challenge was my hands were very shaky at first, and I learned to keep them more steady, which is a new skill that I developed. Thank you.